Who'll pull Santa's sleigh tonight? By Laura Rader. Christmas was just around the corner. The toys were wrapped, the lists were checked. Santa's sleigh was polished and ready to go. "Let's visit the reindeer," said Santa to Mrs. Claus. As they approached the stable, Santa called out, "Hello, Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, and Vixen. Hello, Comet, Cupid, Donder, and Blitzen. Are you ready to fly?" The answer was a loud "Achoo!" "Goodness gracious!" exclaimed Mrs. Claus. The reindeer looked miserable. "Oh, honk! I feel terrible." Sniffle. "Thank you for the Kleenex." "We all have colds," said Dancer. "Poor dear," said Mrs. Claus. Santa rushed off to tell the elves. "The reindeer are sick. Who'll pull the sleigh?" he asked. "We need a backup plan." Santa paced up and down. He scratched his head and looked serious. Got to think. This is bad, really bad. Gotta think. Then he had an idea. "We'll find stand-ins," he said. The auditions were announced. A large crowd lined up to try out. The performers were very unusual. We had the winged monkeys, the amazing McQuacks, the flyaway hares, the happy hoofers. So were their acts. None was right for the job. Santa says, "Now I think I've seen it all." Poor Santa, who'll pull the sleigh? "I've got it," Santa says. Santa went to his workshop. He thought, he sketched, he thought some more. Then he had an idea. "Here's my new plan," said Santa. "Wow, it's silly. It can't be done," the elves said. There were a few grumbles and groans, but Santa and the elves went to work. They worked hard. They worked fast. At last they finished. "We did it," shouted Santa. "Let's show Mrs. Claus." "I still don't think it'll fly. Wait and see." The elves just don't know. It was the biggest idea Santa had ever had. Santa prepared for a test flight. "Whew!" Mrs. Claus says, "Oh my! It's a blimp, a balloon, an airship!" The balloon went up, up, up. Hooray! The balloon came down, down, down. Pop! Oh! The balloon was deflated. So was Santa. "I'm all out of ideas," he sighed. "I'll bring you a cup of hot cocoa," said Mrs. Claus. Santa sipped the cocoa. "Ah," he said, "this always makes me feel good as new." Santa and Mrs. Claus looked at each other. "I have an idea," said Santa. "Do you think?" "Yes, I do," she finished. Santa and Mrs. Claus took a big pot of cocoa to the reindeer. "I hope this works," says Santa. "Will it work? Let's keep our fingers crossed," said the elves. The reindeer stopped sniffling. They stopped sneezing. They looked much better. They were ready to fly. "Hot cocoa saved the day," Mrs. Claus said. "I feel terrific. I'm all better. We feel good as new. Best cocoa I ever had. I like the candy cane. I've got my jingle bells on. Come on, let's fly." Everyone cheered as they flew out of sight. Hot cocoa for all, and to all a good night.